Hello Kashif, for the MySQL project. Just I'm gonna start with it. Okay, so you have four tables and just want to create it. The four tables are the student table, the subject table, the teacher table, and the class table. Okay, so we have these four tables and we have to create it under MySQL and enter some information inside these tables. Okay, so first of all I open Fedora, and that is the normal command line of Fedora, the terminal. And so to go to MySQL, just you're gonna write MySQL minus user root minus p, which is password, and enter. I'm gonna ask you for the password. Okay, this is the password. So now I'm inside Maria database, which is MySQL, and there is no database, so that's why it is null. So I'm gonna just show databases semicolon. So I have here many databases. This one is the last one I created. So we're gonna create new database. So to create the database, just you're gonna use this command, create database, and just write your database name. So here I'm gonna change it to we can name it like this class and teacher, and can name it school project. Okay, this is the name of the database. So okay, so we create the database right now. So to use the database, you have to go inside it. We have to change this none to be the new database, which is school project. So use school project, right? So use school project semicolon. So now the word none change it to be school project. So we are now under school project. If you go show, for example, tables, it's gonna show it empty because this is new database. This is empty. There is nothing inside. So now we're gonna start create the tables. So create the tables. To create the table, so we need the table name and also the fields inside this table. So the first one is the student table, which contains 6 fields: student ID, last name, first name, city, state, and the phone number. Okay, so and each one here has some information. I mean the type of information, the type of the field, and also the size of the field. I mean, for example, if there is a name, last name, the length or the number of characters in this field. Okay, so this is our command here to create this table. So create table student ID, which is integer and not null, and auto increment, and is a primary key. Okay, last name is variable character 25, first name variable character 25, city variable character 30, state variable character 25, phone number is variable character 10. Okay, so just enter. So we create this one right now, this table. So we're gonna create the next table, which is for the subject. just contains 3 fields: subject ID, subject name, notes. So I'm gonna create it. Okay, so create the third table, which is for the teacher. Just it contains teacher ID, last name, first name. Create successfully here. And the last table is gonna be class table, which is contains student ID FK, subject ID FK, teacher ID FK, level, date registered for the class, and the mark, and the semester. Okay, so we create all the table right now. So we can show, for example, student table. Okay, so okay. Just a second here. So now, if you want to see the information in the structure of the table, just you're gonna write describe student, for example, semicolon, and this the student table. Also, if you want to show describe teacher, this is for the teacher. Describe class, this for class. And for the subject, if you want to show the structure of the subject table, right? So now we want to insert some data inside these tables. So we're going to start with the student. We have some students here, like 6 students. So just I wrote the command here. So insert the command is insert, it's called insert. So insert. Okay, there's an error. I'm gonna try to solve it. Okay, I think just you have to remove this. Greater than character here. The fourth, the third, and second, and the okay. So insert into student ID, last name, first name, city, state, phone. This is the fields, and after that values, and we're gonna insert the values. I mean, for one for student ID, last name Amadori, first name is Dora, and so on. Okay, so we're gonna try enter. So yeah, so if you want to show the data inside, so select star from student, select the star, student is wrong, still. So yeah, we have six records or 6 students in this table. By the same way, just we need to insert data for the subject. So this is a command just this is shows there is an error. Just I'm gonna remove these things here, the greater than symbol. Values, okay, just enter, yeah, and again select from subject. This is the data for the subject. Okay, so we're gonna insert the data to the teacher. Paste. So it is wrong. Just we're gonna repeat the command after removing these symbols here. Okay, and okay, still there's something wrong. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is 1. Okay. Should work. No, so the error is you have an error in the MySQL syntax examiner version of the values index to near insert into teacher. Teacher ID. Yeah, I think the room is gonna be here. Yeah. Yes. So just select from teacher, and this is a teacher, and just we're gonna copy the last one for the class. So yeah, insert into class, that's okay. The structure of the fields, names here, and the values, okay. Enter should work, okay. And S for the select start from class. So this is the last table, and that's it. Thank you.